We're going to start these new real talk sessions, and I'd like to start it off by being real and honest and upright with you guys. It's going to be raw today. I've never spoken about this publicly, and I never thought I'd do a video like this, but I think it's needed. There's a lot of people that have went through what I've went through, going through what I'm going through, and will go through with what I went through in some sense. So let's get started. I've been a realtor since 2006. Before that, and for 7 years, I helped Homeland Security, Border Patrol mainly, and Customs with ICE relocate to the area that we were at. And I did that for 7 years without a real estate license. I didn't sell. I didn't rent houses to them. I sent them to realtors, and I sent them to property managers to either buy or to rent homes. But that led me into getting my license in 2006. And for the next 12 years, I served them coast to coast and border to border. And in 2018 is when the ball dropped. Oh. That's when I decided that it was time to leave the 32-year marriage. Told you it's going to get raw. Got my tissues just in case. At this time, it was the most difficult decision to begin with. It was so raw and unknown territory. Too bad they didn't have a manual on how you're going to feel with all these feelings. But for the next 2 years, I had a lot of grieving to go through to get on the other side of it. For me, the 2 years, it was painful. A lot of hurt, a lot of tears. And so by doing all of that, I'm on the other side of it now. It's been 8 years, and I thank God I made it through it. But I want to backtrack just a little bit to 2024. That's when I decided to go part-time with my real estate and then go full-time with affordable housing, with the seniors housing market as well as the family units. But let's focus on the seniors because that's where my heart's desires at. While I was there the 17 months, it was an eye-opening the way seniors are treated in society as a whole. They're kind of pushed aside and told what to do instead of asked what they want to be done. You know, is this how you want to handle this? They just said, this is what you need to do, is kind of like check the boxes, let's move on. That's just not cool. They're humans. They have been a productive citizen their whole life, and now this is how they're treated. And that saddened me. And with the entity that I was working for and the documentation that they had to fill out, either to get into the housing or to do a recert every year, it was confusing to them. And they needed a little extra understanding to process that paperwork in the way that the government needed to, so the funds could be given to that particular community. And I learned this watching and helping them as they process this, and they would come into the office and talk to me and tell me about their family woes, and they would tell me about their medical stuff. And even though I can't help them with that, that's not my profession, I would still listen. And so, and some of them, we became great friends after I left the entity. And when I did leave the entity, I realized after much prayer, I work best in a niche. Like I said, from 7 years prior to me getting my license in 2006 to 2018, I mainly did Border Patrol, Customs, and ICE. when I left the marriage, I left all that behind because I needed a clean break to be able to move on. And now here I am in 2026, again, knowing I need a niche that I'm passionate about. That's something I had prayed about, and that's where I felt like the Lord spoke to me and said seniors. And you know it, I feel right at home with it. I have learned that they need a little bit of patience that the society is not giving them. Sometimes they need their hand held a little bit tighter. Sometimes they need to go at a little bit slower pace, whether physically or even mentally. Sometimes they just need to be heard with no decisions, no judgments, just be heard. And it's sad as a society that we have pushed them aside because of the fact that they're not as quick as we are, or they're old and they have no production to be done. That's not true. They have a lot of wisdom to give. They have a lot of love to give. We in the younger generations just need to stop and enjoy who they are in their season of life and take the wisdom that they offer, the love that they give, and cherish that, because once they're gone, it's difficult. I've lost my mom, and that was wrenching when that happened. So, whew. So losing people is not easy. Life transitioning is not easy. If you're going through a divorce, or if you don't have your finances in order and you lose a spouse, you go through probate if people want to protest the real estate side of it, or the other stuff too, but real estate is what I'm talking about. And then you have people that are together for years and need to relocate or downsize because they're retiring. All of those come with emotions. Some very gratifying and satisfying, and some deeply saturate the heart where it hurts. And sometimes they just need someone to talk them through the process on each one of those areas. That's what I do. I'm here to guide you through each one of those scenarios. I'm here to hold your hand as tight or as loose as you may need me to. Give you all the education that you need about it to be able to make a informative decision that's best for you. And if that decision is for you to sit still in the home that you reside in, God bless you. Enjoy. But for most, it's not going to be that. It's going to be transitioning to another location, in another home, in another town, state. So it's losing what they've had all these years. And that's an emotional transition for some people. They just don't know how to do it. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you to take one step at a time, one move at a time, help you with moving from one position over to the other, help you with vendors, whether it's movers, CPAs, attorneys, repairmen, just whatever vendor we need for your situation, that's what we'll work on together. And I'll handle all of that stuff so you don't have to handle any of it, and be a lot less stressful with the move if that's where you decide to go. So if this video resonates with you or somebody you know and love, one, if it's you, reach out to me. If it's somebody you know that can benefit from my services, please forward this video to them, or just my contact information. My phone number is 405-546-1800. My website is www.beginagainok.com. Reach out either way. and I will return whichever way you contact me. I return the same way. And again, let's just have a conversation. No pressure. Just let's have a conversation that the situation that you're in, and I can let you know how I can help you. And if it works for both of us, then it'll be a smoother transition for you. Thank you for listening. Bye. And God bless.